Hello everybody, welcome back. I am D-Man, and today we are playing Dream Daddy, Dead Dating Simulator. Last episode, we almost burned down our house because I am an unfit father, and I can barely feed our own family without having to order takeout. Oh well. Moving on. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have had a cereal for breakfast, and spent the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh, right, there is a cookout. Or, like, some sort of barbecue from one of the dads. Which one was it? What was his name? Joseph! Yeah, if there's food, I'm excited to beef up my grilling skills. Yeah, right after I almost burned down our house, the grilling skills, if there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some other people in the neighborhood? What did we just have a conversation about? You stay at home, you don't talk to anybody. Those are the rules of the family. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in a corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. We have a dynamic. Why change it? Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. Ow! Ow! We'll get that butterfly to emerge from its cocoon. You suck. I hate being picked on by my own daughter. The social butterfly. Well, better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. Wait, no, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up for a cookout on time? I do. Is that actually a thing? Are you supposed to show up late for, like, things? I remember actually getting, like, my first party that I ever was invited to, I showed up on the time. They're like, oh yeah, party starts at, like, 5. I show up at 5 and nobody was there. Everyone got there, like, 2 hours later, and I was the weird one. I was told if they are expected to be shown up somewhere, you just appear there punctually, so as not to show disrespect to the person who's throwing the party. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass, the world we live in. This is why I don't go anywhere. You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning down the house again. Guess we're not early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler. Adults chat in small clusters. We set our veggie plate on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph! I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome, I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies! Hello, gorgeous, I've returned. Let me introduce to my family and kids. My family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hi.
Chris. Hi. This is Christian and Christine. They're twins. Did you name them all with C's?
Huh?
They stare creepily and say nothing. I don't want to alarm you, Joseph, but you may have given birth to the Antichrists. And then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. You're slowly spiraling the drain, and I'm starting to lose interest in you, dude. Krish. Maybe... Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife? Wow! This lady looks fucking scary. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Chris to bed?
Ah.
I'll have to go look for him. Wait, you have to...
Okay.
Joseph takes him in to regain his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, David and his daughter Amanda.
Huh?
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine and I need to tend to it. You just seem like a raging bitch. I love her. Nice to meet you too, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Let me introduce you to Damien. I think Damien left with his fucking sister. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over his conversation. Hello, Dracula from Castlevania. Good eve, friends.
Oh.
Damien, this is our new neighbor, David. Ah, it's so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand, then bows. If you're ever interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad. Oh, splendid. We must be off. Perhaps our paths will cross again? Damn, what a classy dude! This is Robert. He lives just across the way. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. And we see fucking Logan's come back. Hey. Hey, I'm David. Nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink, because he's a man's man. Charmed.
Hey?
David and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob.
Norm MacDonald!
Norm MacDonald? Right, got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. That's good, neither am I. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I'm sorry, I've been reading a lot of stuff for a while. I'm doing this like non-stop, so I've been probably doing this for about 2 hours now. So if my reading comprehension or like sentence structure comprehension starts to drop, that's probably the reason why. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. See? I need to slow down. Don't want to have to make friends.
Aww.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? Don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna talk about the weather.
Dad.
Go do it. Make friends. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Traitor! Amanda shoves me into the corner of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and I'm supposed to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy. Mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Mysterious goth guy? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second, all these people live in the cul-de-sac? Can't be right. I better investigate. Robert and Brian, Matt, Hugo, and Craig, Joseph and Damien. Burger Time. I'm the chef from Burger Time. These references, these statements cannot just be coincidence. They have to be references. It's just too coincidental. Let's see. I want to talk to Joseph and Damien, because you spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. I'm so curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Huh.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. David, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Greetings once again, David. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. Are you enjoying the parties? Oh, that's Joseph. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming.
Hey.
Not like the last place, everyone wanted to throw shit at me. I was almost reminded of it when I was at the park. Brian and I need to have a conversation later. If he suddenly winds up with no dog, he shouldn't talk to me for a while. Because Amanda will have Fuck, I'm gonna contact Amanda's friend and she's gonna steal his dog, if that wasn't clear. Amanda walks up to the conversation. Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda. At your service. What pleasure it is to meet you. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Oh, what a smooth motherfucker. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, you know how to treat a lady. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins appear. They're speaking in unison. You drank their blood, and they are now, like, your thralls. That's what's going on. What? Hey. Won't you come play with us? Oh, my God. Forever and ever and ever. How many people who are also playing this game at the same time are going to make that joke? Come play with... Yeah! Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy shtick. We've talked about this. Kristen and Christine slowly back away. We shall return to the darkness from whence we were spawned. Where do you think they got that from? Mary Poppins. Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Arguably, I would say The Shining is probably better for them than VeggieTales. Not say anything against VeggieTales or like religious religious movies or anything like that. It's just VeggieTales sucks. If you like them, I'm sorry, but they suck. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you?
Okay.
You had him a moment ago. He's probably just stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Toddlers are pretty resilient. If only they just don't bounce like they used to. When I was a kid, you could bounce a toddler off a friggin' car hood and it just like hop right back into your hands. They were like friggin' they were the original Super Balls. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. Sure seems like it. Or maybe you're just so beaten down you don't give a shit anymore. It's my fifth. I have squeezed out 4 little... Sweetheart, do me a favor, and please find Krish. That won't be great. Would that be great? I'm sure he's fine. Mary... Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. We've been... Big glass of wine and she now finishes it? We barely exchanged a couple of sentences. Dad, can we go now?
You.
Lucian, I have to introduce you to to David yet. Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever.
Huh.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christian, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Come right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Yeah, well, you don't see any Victorian people around anymore. Because the bloodlappers got them. Dad.
Hey.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill with just a hint tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Whoa.
Yeah, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna say mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back the rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Oh yeah, 'cause you're so hardcore and edgy. I don't know how to thank. You've blown my mind with your 666 tattoo. Fucking hell, this guy. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. Just thought it looked sick.
Hmm.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph's a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice that Robert and Brian are chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Rob last night. Whatever. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shit! I know it said shit, but I flash a smile and walk over. Hey! Hey! Guys! David, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? You betcha. Got the living room in order at least. It's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh, he's got a 50-inch screen. Bite me. Oh boy. David, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again.
Oh.
I was thinking like this guy would talk with like Brian Blum's voice, that really like deep gravelly voice. We're here just we're just talking about the most recent camping trips. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.
Huh.
It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. Bet she loved it.
Oh.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Just like her old man. Ryan raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. Is she won a local competition for that art? Yep. Did I put that on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Oh.
Anyway.
Whoa, whoa.
I love that. Whoa. I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change. Once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. comes from Kansas. They build them tough out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle, and when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Well, Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were a few minutes during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build bonds with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. True words. I've seen military guys. I know how they be. Got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Yes, that's camping for you. You had a bad accident. It's not like you were in fucking Nam. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. Oh. Dude, you were a fucking trip and a half. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down the river, and he just lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, Ghost locked the doors.
Yes.
Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But the tracks... I'm gonna do like a voice for her. But the tracks don't have an emergency escape button. And then hit the brake, I guess, and, well, to get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you must have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing long-haul ice road paranormal truckers? Yeah. Man, and I love that show. It's the best, especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah. It's such a quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy. Found you a couple of bugs that were gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. There's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table, and they eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for the fire. Okay. But not an actual fire, because we're playing pretend.
Yes.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Guess Amanda just sort of has way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy really doesn't get along with kids her age. It's nice to see that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. I still have to bean you with a frickin' tennis ball or something, you know. Fair's fair. Really? She just kinda keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under the table and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. I'm not the only one who did that. Fucking knew it! She bit people too. I wasn't, so I'm not the only one. Forget you heard that. Oh no, kid's right. Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since we're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to be getting along real well, but the thought of continually hearing about Brian's accomplishment is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Yeah. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt, Hugo, and Craig seem to be embroiled in intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think this is fair to say and compare the two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of social and political climate of the time and place, and try to make something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me and Craig. And Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what they're talking about. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. Sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Hey!
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? The new place is perfect. It's really cozy and the neighborhood's beautiful. I'm glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we were right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch in the shoulder. Ow! I remember that hurting less in the past.
Nice.
Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Push-ups don't do that to people. David, how are you liking the neighborhood? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Everybody seems to be super friendly. Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda and Daisy and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over. Oh, she's cute. Got a whole bunch of little wrist paraphernalia like her dad. I remember that being on the opposite arm. I'm gonna be a stickler for this for just a second. I always just it always bugs me because I've got like that kind of, I don't want to say OCD because it's kind of like disrespectful to people with OCD because it actually is like a horrible thing to live with. I do have anxiety disorders similar to it, but not as bad. It's more OCD tendencies, but it's not it's like obsessive compulsive regardless. But when they switch that shit up, it bugs the shit out of me. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on the top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Ice Lord. Hey, David, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmenista? That's how you say it? Carmenista? Yeah, Carmenista. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend, your teacher?
Whoa!
Whoa, Mr. Vega, I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yep. Wow. I'm sorry, I don't want to, like, mess with the art design, or, like, the audio design, but that was some serious echo. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but, like, that was, like, as if you recorded in a fucking cave. Still really good work on the voice stuff. I don't want to knock it. They're really good. A lot of these guys are really good actors, and I'm familiar with only just a few of them. Some of them I've seen from, like, obviously I know Aaron from Game Grumps, or I love them, but yeah, you still gonna get me that overdue term paper. Haha, it's great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Bye. She learned the finger gun mode from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where'd my son go?
Whoa.
Hugo looks around the party. He finally spots him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet man,
Ernest Hemingway Vega. Oh god. Ugh. The most pretentious fucking name I've ever heard for a poor kid. Part 2, Ernest Hemingway sucks. Anyone who's actually fucking cursed to actually read his freaking garbage. I know there's people who really like him. I got no problem with you. I have a problem with Ernest Hemingway. His fucking shit sucks. I hated it. Ernest is holding up a lit cigarette. Nope. See Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag on cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention towards Matt and Craig. But I still want to talk about what's just going on. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. At the last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread into my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
Oh.
Hey everybody, sorry about that. David, this is my son Ernest. Maybe he's acting out because you gave him a shit name like Ernest. Like, only Jim Varney made that shit work, and him not even so much. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm starting to make him sound similar to Lucius. He's a little shit and I don't like his name, so I'm gonna come up with a voice that's perfect for him. Okay, I'm in the 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to oldies who blame my generation for a failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds and storms off and to stand at the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his hands... It's his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be a cool dad and I have to be an authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Oh.
See, that right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey!
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads we've become the machine raged against and accept our fate as unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, You're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs and she keeps laughing. Thanks, hon! I see your point. As much as we want it, I don't think it's as important to be cool dads as it is to be a good dad. We can't be all the best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's Matt. Yeah, you're right, but I'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing you guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when we won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, David. Go meet some other people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let us work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work with the greatest of ease. He sets plates on the grill, flourishing. He flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I have ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese into patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, David, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Nice.
I've tried to get on his level, but I can't even... but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Oh, dad jokes, they're coming in so hard! Oh. Let us keep saying that he's a rare quality about him. Ugh! Ugh! No more! Please, God, no more! Oh. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
Kill me. Kill me. I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop this. This is getting too cheesy. I'll let that one slide. Please stop. All of the children start... All children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue queue. Oh, barbecue. Amanda groans, and I'll grab. I didn't laugh at that. I was mocking my own inability to read. I was not actually laughing at that. Legitimately funny. Shut up. Amanda groans. We all grab food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. God, I cannot read right now. Man, it's so wild. All of these dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey, yeah.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like a real community here. Totally helps that just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're just happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like the neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into a babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you just add all of us on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for us dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever need to reach anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up the fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Welcome to the neighborhood. Got an achievement. All right, this has been quite a fucking adventure. I managed to talk with every single dad all at once. And, you know, I'm enjoying this game a lot. I really want to continue this as a ongoing series and just kind of see where this ends. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Until then, see ya!